Hello and welcome back. The first episode became long, so I had to cut it off to the first game. So today I'm bringing you the second game in our tactical rebuild, where we are playing one of the toughest opponents in Swedish football, IFK Göteborg, away. Can we bounce back from that tough defeat against Hammarby, or will it be more of the same? I hope that with a few more tweaks that we can actually be even more competitive while still look the way I want us to. Here we go. So the thing we didn't want to happen has happened. IFK has passed us in the table, and there is substantial risk that Häcken will pass us as well. We have another tough away game, and it's against IFK Göteborg. Tactically, I am planning on making that change I was talking about. We are going to try to load up the 4-2-3-1 that we worked on in the previous episode, and then we are gonna try this attacking midfielder role, and we are gonna turn this guy into a supporting midfielder, see what that actually does for us. When it comes to players in, Isherwood comes back in. At least he has a decent acceleration, decent pace, nice positioning. He is an upgrade compared to Figueroa. Acceleration 6, pace 6. No wonder they found space in behind him. Browning Lagerfeld comes in instead of Stefan Gilberg. So this is the team we have. We are missing Jakob Eklund. He would be very well suited for this tactic. But I think this is what we are. Is this what we are going with? Or are we giving Findell a chance in there again? Okay, so let's see how this actually plays out. So another game against very tough opposition. And we give the ball away straight away. I was going to say we look decent straight away, but then we just gave the ball away, and there they are groveling and gruffling and grubbling. Nothing happens. Thank you. That looked like an elbow, but apparently it wasn't. First chance for Göteborg. Piconell saves it. And now what? We line up, and we don't get to see our build-up. Boo! Lindell with it. Moves the ball in. Almost gets it in there. We keep it. Patience. There we go. Krebs to Andersson, move the ball around, and now what? Yes, 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 yes! Indeed, we had someone threatening, and that was Krebs, and a lovely through ball here. Andersson to Boman, back to Andersson. Nice move that. Perfect, guys. Okay, that is more like it. That's more like it. We are 1-0 up. I was happy in the previous game as well. But that is not an offside. That's a perfectly timed run. Pow. Krebs doesn't miss sitters like that. Okay, so 6 minutes in. Highlight for someone. We are pressuring them. They pass the ball around, get it in, and we managed to solve that situation now that Figueroa is not on the pitch, and it doesn't turn into a dangerous attack. Get the ball with it again. We win it though. What can happen here? Okay, nothing. That's the problem with playing a single advanced forward, that he can become very isolated up there. And now what? Can you solve this situation? It's tight there. That is one of the reasons why I would like to move the playmaker down into a central defensive midfielder role, so that he won't get out on the flanks like that. We have a penalty. We could go 2-0 up here. Findel with it. Scores. So Findel is having the game of his life. 1 goal, 1 assist so far. Very well for one of the players that I doubted. Good finish. So 15 minutes in and we are redeeming ourselves in a very good way. And as I say that, they counter on us. But that's something we will need to consider for the future. Can we put even more emphasis on our central defenders to work on their pace and speed? Because that seems to be an issue with this tactic. We have it, move it out. Okay, we kept it centrally. I would have liked us to offload a bit and move it out to the fullbacks there. I'll get in with it, and we just send the ball away. So they haven't had too many chances, in all honesty. We haven't had too many either, but we have converted our chances so far. Lack of speed there, but he catches him and almost wins it. Isherwood, Figueroa would probably have just pointed him in the direction of the goal, and then we would have conceded. Passing the ball around. I want, yes. Okay, no, but yes. I want us to offload the ball there, get it out into the wide areas to sort of force them to move. And that isn't really working so far with this tactic. That could be the next thing to work with. How do we get the ball out to our wider players? Because they seem to be open, but we are just not choosing to get it out there. So what if we let's just look at this one running through. What if we try to add the focus play down the left just to see what happens? Let's just do the side that we want to overlap and see what happens. That usually means that the left side becomes a little bit more attacking. At least it used to mean that. And there we get the ball out straight away. Okay, I like that. And then what? Move the ball again. Move the ball again. Don't love that straight ball, but we keep the ball. So even though we have the lowest tempo, I think that we are moving the ball around at a decent pace. When we had it at higher tempo, I think we just became too hurried, too rushed. That was a quality finish from them. Don't think it's too much to do that, even though he's very much alone. Gives him room to shoot like that. By a quality finish. They're keeping the ball. Now what? Out on the flank. And now what? Nothing. Okay, at least we didn't give the ball away. Nice passing there. We get it to Hallgren. Tries to get it in. Recycles. Okay, Boman gives it away. But I like the intentions offered by this. Can we counter on them here? No. Anders one. That was not a good decision. And we have to just send the ball away in panic eventually. They have gotten into this game more in the last couple of minutes, and we are a bit sloppy when we have the ball. Oh, that's exactly what I mean. Ekdal gives it away. We win it back though. So the right back is open and he gets the ball. Yes, I like that more than just aimlessly sending the ball away. Nicely read by their defender, and that's what I mean by aimlessly giving the ball away. Higonel saves us. And maybe our most important thing to upgrade when it comes to attacks is our defense, both defensively and attacking. And that is what I think have been the toughest so far to get that actually working. So oh, I don't like that ball. Now we have loads of men going forward. That's when I want the ball out into the corridor and then back in again. That's at least decent, but not fantastic. They come again, we win it, they keep it, and we get the ball away. Another chance for them, maybe. We are struggling to catch them now as they move the ball around. That's the kind of pass I want us to play. But the finish wasn't of top quality. So first half is over. Just like in the last game, a couple of decent intentions. But we are not as punished as we were in the previous game. Andersson has been struggling. Hallengren has been struggling. Can we do anything? Sandberg Magnusson doesn't play much, and that's the reason. Geflesus. Why not? Let's switch around. Geflesus becomes our advanced forward. Krebs becomes the inside forward. That's the change we make. Let's start the second half. See if we can use that Levis Geflesus presence in the air. So we have the ball. What now? Recycle it. Patience. Okay, nothing. Here then. What now? Yes. Move the ball forward. And it just stands there. Oh, I don't like that. Hallgren with it. Geflesus. Now what? You're all alone. Yes. Yes. And this is the moment to move it out into the right side. Moves it to the left instead. And then we give the ball away. Okay, so we are struggling to go through an entire attack and do it the way we wanted to, even though I see glimpses of decent football. So we send it up. And we get the ball away. They come nice through ball there from them, and we sort that situation out. Thank you. Thank you for not being Figueroa. Ekdal gives it away. I don't really understand why we play these long balls over and over again. If we look at our tactics, the idea is to use a much shorter passing directness and much lower tempo. We are not even passing it into space, and we are not countering, we are collecting ourselves. And yet we are playing that long ball over and over. But On the other hand, we need to remember that this is one of the toughest opponents of the season, and we are playing them away. And we are not losing 5-1 at the moment, at least. Bulma wins it. He's very much alone. That's the problem with these more patient tactics, that we don't have too many men moving forward in the first phase of the attacks, which is, I guess, natural. Keeping it. And now what? Switch. No. That is not the best option. That is not even like the fourth best option. That's the absolute worst option you can pick. Don't like that. Recycle the ball instead. They are moving the ball around nicely now. Out on the flank. Beats his man, who comes back. Björkström wins it. Good boy, don't give it away. Okay. He gave it away to the absolutely worst player as well. "15 minutes, and now we are struggling, to say the least, to get the ball to the players we want. Here then, you have men over here, there we go. Now what? Okay, I feel like we were gifted that goal. Very passive IF Göteborg defense gifts us that goal. Findell, back to Gefleses. Findell is all alone here. Nice through ball. Gefleses scores. Very nice. Even though our wide players were not involved one bit. Okay, so let's pause it here. For the final, and let's save this one. Let's call it 1.1. And for the final 13 minutes, we are going to try this. We're going to do a deep line playmaker here. In defense, we are going to go with a central midfielder in support there. And we're going to try the Mazzala on attack. So this is what we're going with, just to see if we can avoid Ekdal drifting too much out to the left, but still be important in the build-up play, and see what sort of space this creates for us. Since I think this one is one, we will have a couple of answers, maybe indications at least. Ekdal immediately seems a little bit more mobile. Boomer with it. Okay. Moving the ball around. Okay, I guess. Ekdal to Krebi. Corner for us. Corner for us. Disallowed, offside. Okay, let's see what the build-up looks like then. We felt more hurried there, but we still have the ball. Krabi, Boman, Flesses. And now what? Can we engage someone else? Okay. Okay-ish. The 3 players out there trying to create some sort of overload, which I like. And I actually, in all honesty, think we have been the better team. These tweaks have worked well, I think, together with the fact that we have a bit more pacier central defenders. Oh, maybe the final chance for them. And they miss. Okay. Good ball there. And a corner. So, okay, let's just remember to save this one as well. Save. We are calling this one for. Let's call it 4-1. No, BP 4121. 4121. And let's play the final few minutes. And surely that is the last thing that's going to happen in this game. It is. And we beat IFK Göteborg 3-1 away. A good win, a solid win. We were the better team all along. I told the players I'm happy they enjoyed me being happy with them. Made them happy as well. So this is what the league table looks like with 2 games left for us. 3 games left for the rest of the top contenders. Malmö and Göteborg with 57 points. We are at 55 with Häcken. AIK just behind. This is going to be really exciting. We have put ourselves in a difficult position by losing against Hammarby, but then we sort of salvaged it a bit by beating Göteborg. So in theory, we are still in with a chance to win the gold. More realistically, if we win our final 2 games, maybe we can be in with a chance to play in Europe next season. We have 2 games left, and a bit odd, one of them is against Göteborg as well. So we are playing Göteborg in this game and then in the final game of the season. So I think I will be back for that one. I hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed the process of doing these kind of things. I thought I'd show you a bit of my thought process. I'll see you soon again for the final game of this season. Until then,